What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, I had a couple of music. So man, like this morning was crazy, right? I woke up and I was like checking my Instagram, and this is Kevin Samuels live with Nicki Minaj. And I'm just gonna be real, I didn't believe the shit. I thought it was like somebody that was pretending to be Nicki Minaj, and you know, that's what it was. But then Kevin himself hit me up like 5 minutes later. He was like, yo, I just on live with Nicki Minaj. So I went to check, you know, a lot of people had taken the live already down and all that, and was, you know, making response videos to it. But I wanted to go and I wanted to look at it for myself. And you know what? I want to just say this. I've given Nicki Minaj, you know, a little bit of a bad rap, but on my channel. But you know what? She was very, very patient in the interview. She gave him a fair chance to really speak his mind. She actually is a really good, she should have her own podcast. Like, she was really, really, really patient. I don't know if he showed up to her live stream or he came to hers. But I mean, I was amazed at just the patience that she had for somebody that she didn't really understand. And what I'm talking about when I'm saying this, she said that she'd been wanting to talk to Kevin Samuels for a long time, but she saw a lot of the viral clips, you know, maybe like the average at best and stuff like that, and, you know, rating people and all this other stuff. But that was the breadth of the content that she saw. She never had a chance, and obviously she's busy, to watch a whole entire live stream. So the first thing that she asked Kevin Samuels is, could you rate me from 1 to 10? And what he says is, no, I typically don't do that. I ask the people, what do they rate themselves? And he goes through, how tall are you? What's your dress size? And he rated her a 9. Now stop the show. I ain't gonna lie, she was looking good that day. You know, she was looking good. So when, you know, he got rated the 9, she rated 9. It was a good conversation. And what he did systematically was he talked about some of the things that she didn't know about. Like, shout out to attorney Dennis Sperling here on the site, that was going to go to the Dominican Republic, and he ended up getting married out of Kevin Samuels' Facebook group, or at least getting engaged. She also talked about the fact that she liked that when a white woman came on there insulting black women, he got her straight. So, and they were able to talk and really have a really good conversation that she understood him better than what she thought she did. And I'm talking about this because many times in Black America, because there are many people here on YouTube, especially in the Pan-African space, you know, I'm over there too. And, you know, a lot of times we think we know people and we don't. We think we know their intentions and we don't. And the reality is that Nicki Minaj was understanding him more as he understood her, you know? And the thing about it is that here's how our conversations and things and people can heal. Right? Even these celebrities understand that stuff is messed up in the Black dating world. They know it. Like, there's one thing I like about Kevin Samuels. He's so polarizing. I talk to this guy almost every day. You've been one of my good friends for many, many years. We got a fucking problem in Black America. I will include Nicki Minaj in the Black dating world because she's Caribbean. Everybody knows there's a problem. And people been wanting to talk about this to each other. But who had to start the conversation? The men had to get this started, and it had to be somebody that was able to allow the other side to speak. And you're seeing that. How to interact with Black women. Give him a round of applause, Dima. Celebration music. Kevin Samuels is teaching us how to do that. Because let me tell you guys something. I don't care how red pill you are, or how alpha male you are, or toxic, whatever you want to say it is, whatever you are, how toxic feminism is, whatever. At a certain point, we got to know how to get our points across to people in the same community that we care about. All right? I don't care how much we see they have a problem. We have to be able to get along with people, to be able to talk to people in order for those people who are in the middle. And I definitely believe that Nicki Minaj, from what the little that I heard, is somewhat in the middle, agrees with what he's talking about, but we have to be able to talk to them like we got some sense. And a lot of Black men just feel like, well, because all Black women, you know, some of them like, yeah, man, we don't care about what they got to say. We don't need to talk to them at all, whatever, like that. I strongly disagree. All right, because these are still our people. Even if we don't like what they're doing, how they're acting, there's a certain way that you have to talk. And that's the problem I'm gonna go with Fresh and Fit. A lot of times when they're on a podcast with women in general, what's the issue? Not knowing how to talk to women. And that's one thing I've learned, in my last 2-3 years, is like, sometimes it's not about what you say, it's how you're saying it. And that's one thing you saw between Nicki Minaj. A person I would feel like, is not on the same thought process, grew up in the same thought process that she did with what she thought of his content was. And after meeting him, she can get clarity. And that's what black men and black women have to do. We have to talk to each other to understand what the other person is thinking about, even if we come from polar opposite sides of the discussion. And many times we don't. We like to stay in our own echo chambers. Now, I will say this, if we're talking about feminists, man-hating feminists and things like that want to, make somebody look bad, that might be a little bit different. But for people who just want to get some clarity or want to get some little bit of an understanding, and I really think that this is great, like the way she handled it was marvelous. I'm gonna praise him. Obviously, he's always gonna be professional, but I want to give her a big shout out because she handled it all with so much class for the most part, for what I saw. If there are other parts of it I didn't see, but I'm only dealing with how she was. And other people look at that, okay? All the other women and black women out there in America, they're watching how Kevin Samuels is with these ladies. And I'm gonna talk about that. The Brittany Renners of the world, okay? The Tommy Lees of the world, okay? Now you can hate on them all you want, okay? But the fact of the matter is that Kevin Samuels hasn't been canceled because of how professional he is usually with women on the streams. Unless they don't come on the show playing around. She said that too. So many people play around on your podcast, coming on your show, playing around, BSing all day, and they deserve what they get. And then those clips are the ones that go viral sometimes, playing around, okay? But I really think that what she did was marvelous. We need more of these discussions, not even just with, black men and black women. Sometimes black men and black men, people who even come from different thoughts of the black world, the black community, the African community, and the African-American community. Those are great sit downs we need to have. All across the black world, those sit downs need to be popping, okay? Just in general. But I definitely give the A for the effort there. I will be doing a whole reaction to the live. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jungle. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.